We're gonna kick it off like this. OTF TV, we definitely in the building. I got the one and only Troy King on the line with me. Troy, what's up with you?
What's up? What's good?
Nothing much now. I want to talk about Deontay Wilder for a second, man. And it's a lot I want to speak on, but it's mostly about Deontay. Now, you seen the fight, you know what I'm saying, with Luis Ortiz. Do you
Yeah.
think? Do you think Deontay Wilder can beat Luis Ortiz based on the performance you seen against Luis? Sorry, my fault. I fucked that all up. Do you think he can beat Anthony Joshua based off the performance you seen with him against Luis Ortiz?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Uh, and what did you see that that says that he can, bro?
Luis Ortiz is a southpaw.
Hmm.
Southpaw. I'm a southpaw. So when people fight me, that's how they look when they fight like Deontay Wilder. You can't really, Troy. Yeah, you can't really get your punches off like you want to with Deontay Wilder. And this is why I'm who I am.
Hmm.
When you watch the fight, Luis Ortiz was keeping his foot on the outside of Deontay Wilder's foot. So he couldn't get his left hand, Deontay Wilder couldn't get his right hand off. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was doing that southpaw shit, that when they keep their foot on the outside, and when you try to shoot your right hand, they won't land, and they can land the left. You know what I'm saying? Or the hook. And I was watching that, and that's what he was doing. That's what was giving Deontay problems. But when he do land the right, it's over. But see, the thing with Anthony Joshua, he's not a southpaw. He's a right-handed fighter. And and Deontay's best attributes is his jab and his straight right hand. But you can't jab on those southpaw because their jab is blocking your jab. But then when you get against a right-hander, his jab is going to be kicking. And then Anthony Joshua has no head movement. He doesn't have the skills and fluidity of Luis Ortiz. He don't have no defense. And Deontay Wilder, he ain't got no defense. He's going to hit you with the right hand off the jab. And he's 6'7" and he's fast. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a completely different fight because Anthony Joshua doesn't have defense and he's a right-hander. Southpaws are the hardest to fight, especially a Cuban southpaw. So that's why.
Who's the better boxer, Anthony Joshua or Luis Ortiz? I mean, so Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. My fault.
Anthony Joshua did, whatchamacallit is, you talking about as far as what? Like throwing punches technically or what?
Who's more technically sound in the ring? Is it Anthony Joshua or is it Deontay Wilder?
It's Anthony Joshua, but being technically sound doesn't win you fight.
Yeah, that's
knowing
true.
Knowing how to fight, how you fight, wins you fight. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever style that I have, if I'm good at it and I know how to make all my attributes come to the forefront to make your style uncomfortable, then that's what's gonna win me a fight. So that's why you don't have to be fundamentally sound all the time. Madonna's not fundamentally sound, but he be winning because he knows how to fight. You know what I'm saying?
I mean that too, and Madonna's mad aggressive as well, and that Deontay Wilder never faced nobody who was who was aggressive as Luis Ortiz was in the ring, and I think that alone gave him problems. Now my question is if somehow AJ is able to take away that right hand of Deontay Wilder, huh?
It's not that Luis Ortiz was aggressive. It's just that he has a lot of experience.
A lot of people.
He older, so he's just more calm in there.
I think it's more so because people show Deontay a lot of respect. I mean, you got to because of that right hand, but I think a lot of fighters, they pretty much lost before they got in the ring because they show him mad respect just based off his power alone. They scared of that right hand.
Yeah, most definitely. But it's something that you have to be leery of if you want to last in there. But since Luis Ortiz is left-handed, it made it easier because if he just kept his foot on the outside, he couldn't land it. But people don't look at stuff like that because they don't know what they be watching. But when I was watching the boxing, I seen that. If you understand what I'm saying, like I was just seeing it. I'm like, oh, that's why he can't land because Luis Ortiz keeping his front foot on the outside of Deontay Wilder's front foot. And then if he keep doing that, then no, he ain't gonna be able to land the right hand. So,
Up until the knockout, who was winning?
I had Luis Ortiz winning.
Okay, good. I did too.
I had it where Deontay Wilder would have won the ninth, 10th, and the ninth. If we won the ninth, He would have won the fight by like a split decision, a small margin.
Yeah, I had him up by like a point before before he was actually stopped or whatnot. Now, what's the keys to victory for both fighters, Wilder and AJ?
AJ need to learn. He need to move his head and stick to jab to the body, and just wait Deontay Wilder out. Try to wait him out and keep sticking him to the body, and just move his head. Cause he don't move his head. That's why he be getting dropped.
And Deontay Wilder to beat AJ, just continue to do what he does.
Stick to jab hard and downstairs into the chest, and then that's gonna neutralize him and keep him still, and the right hand come down the pipe.
Also, in that fight, Deontay Wilder said at the end of the fight when they was been interviewing him that he wasn't hurt. I seen otherwise, bro. Between round like 5 and 8, I think Ortiz was getting ready to get Wilder the fuck up out of there, bro. But he claimed he wasn't hurt.
He wasn't hurt in the sense that he probably thought that the guy, did he hurt you? Like, did the punch hurt? But he was just like, he wasn't, because when you get hit like that, you don't be physically hurt. It just knock you off. It make you, drunk like that. So when he was getting hit, he was drunk, but he wasn't actually physically hurt.
Yeah.
But you don't even feel like you hurt. You be like, well, I can't get my balance. And Luis Ortiz kept hitting him, and that's why he was saying, no, it didn't hurt, you know what I'm saying? But he was hurt in the sense of couldn't keep his balance.
Okay. Now, I had a couple people hit me up. They seen the last time me and you spoke, and they keep asking the same question over and over again. When is Troy King and Ego going to do another video?
Man, I don't know, bro, because I don't know what people be doing, so I just do my own thing now. Get on my website, entertainmentllc.com, and just follow that. I do my own interviews. They're me and my homie. He a cameraman too. We work for sport. We both work for Sports Connect. We both all work for Sports Connect together.
Okay. So once again, that's
He's up on the website. So go to the website.
Once again, go to the website. Follow them on www.killertainmentllc.com. Also, Sports Connect. I think that's on Instagram as well because I follow them as well. Also, follow Killertainment on Instagram. That's Troy King's Instagram as well. You can hit him up on Facebook at Troy King as well. Any other platforms? YouTube?
Same thing. Just, if you go to my website, you'll be able to get to all my social media from my website.
Okay, bet. Now, first we thought Adrian Broner was getting ready to face off against old boy, but now it's looking like he's getting ready to fight Jesse Vargas. And then he was also talking shit, saying after he fuck up Jesse Vargas, he's trying to get in there with Keith Thurman, bro. Does he have a chance against Jesse Vargas or Keith Thurman? Adrian Broner, your honest opinion.
Yeah, if he take his craft serious and get back down to the fundamentals of boxing, yeah.
Bro, I can't take this motherfucker serious.
But as of right now, no. You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking his craft serious as he used to.
Yeah, it's
hard. It's hard too, though, when you make millions of dollars to fight.
Yeah.
And you come from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know where we from, bro. It ain't like it is all these in college. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I mean? So where we from, when you come from nothing, when you start making millions of dollars of boxing, doing something that you love, and it'd be hard to stay focused. I mean, because he literally can he's so good, he can half-ass train and be ready for a fight, not take no punishment, no real punishment.
Yeah, I never seen
punishment he ever took is the Madonna fight. That's it.
But even in the Madonna fight, he showed hella heart because he came back in them later rounds and he was giving Madonna problems.
Yeah, he was, but you see what I'm saying? Like, with like a real Adrian Broner, like stripping himself down and getting back to just boxing and not all his other weak shit. Of course, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, the net was going crazy the other day because, the Charlos got into it with, well, not the Charlos, I'm going to say Jamal Charlo got into it with Danny Jacobs. They've been going back and forth on Twitter and they finally ran into each other. And I don't know if you seen the clip or not, but a lot of people was talking about Charlo was scared of Danny Jacobs, and I was like, I ain't see that in the video. I think he showed Danny Jacobs respect. But what do you think? Who wins between Jamal Charlo, the Lions only, shout out to them Texas boys, and that boy, the Miracle Man, Danny Jacobs?
I'll probably go with Danny Jacobs.
What?
It depends. It's just so much into it with the Charlos, bro. I just don't want to talk about it because every time I say something on the internet, it just go crazy viral. But it's just so much I know, and I can't say it. You feel me?
Man, speak the truth, bro. Hey, bro, you gotta speak the truth, man.
I do, but it's some stuff that you just can't be saying. You know what I mean? And it's that real. It's some stuff you just can't say. I just rather not say it.
They juicing?
I just don't say it.
Them Charlos juicing?
I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it just got so much stuff that they got going on with them brothers, bro. But I just don't want to talk bad about another black man because I don't do that.
Outside of talking bad about the Charlos, what can they do to change their image up at least? Because a lot of people feel like they're like the thugs of boxing, and me personally, I like the Charlos.
Hey, bro, them niggas ain't no thugs, bro.
They feel like the.
I'm not gonna let you do that. Them some good brothers.
Yeah, they
ain't nowhere near no thugs.
They say the people say the camp that they roll with. It's hard to speak to them because if you ever watch one of their interviews, they seem to be a bit turned up, a bit aggressive, even towards the reporters. That's interviewing them. And of course, they camp they roll with. They roll deep everywhere they go. And you see them getting into altercations and shit. You seen what happened when they got into it with Boo Boo, Demetrius Andrade, when he was trying to talk to him after a fight, and then the same thing now with